Yeah. Ha! Time for the week in bullshit. Vigilance! And the Home Office wipes away any remaining post-Yuletide cheeriness by changing its terror threat Facebook status to severe.
But what exactly does severe mean, Home Secretary?
This means a terrorist attack is highly likely.
Shit.
I have to emphasise the fact it doesn't mean an attack is imminent.
Shit?
All I would say to the public is that they need to be vigilant.
Vigilant, OK, vigilant. What should I be vigilanting towards?
Can you reassure the public that you haven't got anything that is saying an attack is about to happen, some men are on their way right now?
Well, it's very important. The highest level of security alert is critical, and that means an attack is imminent, and we're not at that level.
All right, so we're here, not here. I'll be this scared or vigilant.
In the absence of any hard information regarding the threat, Sky contented itself with designing different graphics for the Fearoscope, ranging from pedestrian election night blandness to radarific Robocop HUD-style targeting Wizzo-vision.
They do like their threat level indicators on Sky. They've also got an environment f***ometer and a Cameron probability gauge, which recently rose several Bullingdons to 38%.
Channel 4 News went one better by plotting the historical ups and downs of the screamometer on a graph. Now, if you're finding the threat thesaurus confusing, don't worry, implementing it's simple. Just calibrate your alertness pistons in line with the on-screen threatometer, so if your watchfulness nodes are currently set to 3, turn them up to 4.
Meanwhile, speculation over what had caused the terror hike was rife.
The papers dreamed aloud about hijacked planes, Afghan conferences, Osama bin Laden, Irish militants.
Giant spiders, Skeletor, you name it.
Sky highlighted the increasing threat of female suicide bombers, which rather complicate the traditional terror profiling strategy.
Police and security officials tend to spend more time investigating young men of black and Asian origin.
Is it just me, or does that look like an album cover?
Anyway, chances are you're still not sure what you're being threatened by or how scared to be of it.
To clear things up once and for all, what you need is the supreme clarity of a Channel 4 News interview with a top security expert.
No specific target, no specific group, no specific threat. What are people supposed to make of this?
Well, I think what people can make of it is basically this is a very clear message that they need to be more alert and more vigilant.
So be more alert and more vigilant about nothing specific.
It could well emanate from Pakistan, or it could emanate from somewhere like Somalia, or indeed Yemen. It could come from overseas, or it could be a group within the UK already here in place.
What are the chances of anything coming from Mars? Anyway, in summary, you should now be severely, not substantially, alert. Keep an eye out for something specific or nothing specific, male or female, Arab or Western, imminent or just highly likely from Pakistan, Yemen or down the road. And don't panic, but do be vigilant to this level, not this level, this level. And if you're not sure where that is, look it up on your colour-coded fearometer. And remember, don't get it wrong or the terrorists have won.
Technology! And a billion geek eyes turn to San Francisco as Apple Emperor Steve Jobs unveils his latest creation in exciting scenes on Sky News.
Nice to see you dressed up for the occasion.
In punishingly dull coverage, Jobbo explained the new gizmo would be great at playing videos and music and blah, blah, blah.
If there's going to be a third category of device, it's going to have to be better at these kinds of tasks than a laptop or a smartphone. Otherwise, it has no reason for being.
Well, yeah, unless it's a big rectangle with an Apple logo on the back, then its reason for being is to milk money from every ponce in the world.
Some people have thought that that's a netbook.
The fools.
Problem is, netbooks aren't better at anything.
Oh, yes, it's funny because it's true.
Eventually, Jobbo revealed what we'd all been waiting for.
That's what it looks like.
Basically, it's an iPhone with increased size and weight and greater futility.
But it's not just an illuminated oblong you can read Wikipedia on. The iPad also functions as a content delivery platform, an electronic burqa, a twat indicator, a nose-braking machine, a handheld air conditioner, a chopping board and a threat level indicator.
Essentially, owning an iPad will be like having the whole world in the palm of your hand. Well, both hands, until you put it down to answer your iPhone, which is basically the same but smaller.